Heaven is in my heart. Part 2, our response. Chapter 1, surrender. The first step in our response to God is to open the doors of our hearts to God and invite Him to come in. Because God's love for us is perfect, God does not force His love upon us, but allows us to freely choose Him or deny Him. God places before us life and death, light and darkness. The choice is ours. When we choose God, we enjoy peace and joy, even when we are in the midst of suffering. When we choose life apart from God, we begin to experience a certain darkness within us. And this darkness impacts those whom God has placed in our lives. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verses 19 to 20, we read, I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that I have set before you life and death, the blessing and the curse. So choose life in order that you may live, you and your descendants, by loving the Lord your God, by obeying His voice, and by holding fast to Him. For this is your life and the length of your days, that you may live in the land which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. By surrendering our free will back to God, we get the privilege of God directing our will to choose, and this can lead us to true peace and joy. God is merciful and does not keep a record of our past bad choices. The moment we turn to Him for wisdom and guidance, He immediately comes to our aid. Can you even begin to imagine what a tremendous gift it is to be guided by the all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-present God each and every moment of our lives, as we make small and big decisions, choices between good and bad, choices between two good options, and so on? Why would anyone not want that kind of powerful, loving, and ever-present person for their own personal friend? Meditate on what the Bible tells us about the all-knowing God. Even before a word is on my tongue, Lord, you know it all. You formed my inmost being. You knit me in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. Your eyes saw me unformed. In your book, all are written down. My days were shaped before one came to be. How precious to me are your designs, O God. Psalm 139, verses 4, 13, 16, and 17.